Tim here, coach of men who want more, and in this Facebook Live, this live stream, I wanted to share with you 4 things you can do when you're stressed out. I wanted to address this because more and more I'm dealing with men coming to me who are just stressed, and I totally get it. At times I'm stressed as well, and it's part and parcel and comes with the territory of being human. And a man walking your path is dealing with stress. And I believe absolutely you need coping strategies, you need tools that are going to help you step more into your strength and deal with stress better and better. Because how are you going to be the best man possible if you're constantly giving in to the stresses of your world, of your life? You're not going to be the best man you can be. You're not going to be the best leader. You're definitely not going to be the best partner, best father, best boss, best work colleague, best manager, whatever your role currently is. So let me crack straight into it for you. And let's think about stress and what it is. Stress generally starts in the mind, and it also moves through our body. So the first step here to bust stress and to move through your stresses is to get it out of your head. So often I talk to men and we just have, and I know it happens for women as well, but we just keep rolling the stresses around in our head rather than actually dumping it out. And I like to get it out on paper. I was coaching a guy just a few days ago, and he was going through a fair bit within himself. And the first thing we did was get a pen and paper out, stop procrastinating and rolling the fears in and around your head, and write it out. Through psychology research, it's shown time and time again to relieve anxiety and stress if we just write it out. It's called affect labeling or noting what we're feeling. So what I like to do is what I call a capture list. Grab a pen and paper, and whatever's going around in my head, it doesn't matter if it's professional or personal, just write it out. So that's the first thing you can do to relieve your stress. The second thing is to exercise. Now, this is a big one that I use, is just to get into your body. Again, I like to go for a run or hit the gym. Whatever exercise is going to work for you, you need to do here. And it's about bringing the consciousness in and around, okay, I'm feeling a bit stressed out here about A or B. And procrastinating and thinking about it isn't doing me any good. I need to change my physiology and go and move, go and exercise, whether that's to do some yoga, go for a walk, like I mentioned before, run or weights, whatever you love, walking in nature, do that to relieve stress. The third thing to move through your stresses is, especially for us men, is to sleep. And it may sound counterproductive. The last thing you want to do is sleep when you're feeling all stressed out. But for men, what this actually does is help us build testosterone. And testosterone is stress relieving for men. So for you men out there, I'd definitely be saying, hey, if you need a 20-minute power nap, I've done this time and time again. I'm really stressed out and there's lots going on in my world. And I just stop and just go, you know what? If you're mentally and emotionally drained, you may feel like just sleeping. And rather than beat yourself up and go, I don't have time to sleep or I can't be sleeping, it may just be 20-minute power nap. Go, sleep, rebuild a little bit of testosterone if you can't do a good night's sleep, and then wake up and see things with fresh eyes. Because our stresses are just our fears. So if we can bring light to those with fresh eyes, it's going to help us move through those quicker and quicker. And the final thing you can do to relieve your stress and bust through stress and help you feel better is to meditate. About 4 or 5 years ago, I started meditating. I was skeptic before that. But what meditation does is it helps you feel centered, helps you feel more at peace. It helps you start to manage your thoughts better and better and not let the thoughts grow into a lot of worry, a lot of stress, a lot of frustration, a lot of anger. So meditation is fantastic because it allows you just to think differently. And over a long period of time, again, research backs this up, over a period of time, it changes the neural pathways in your mind, so you start to deal with stress better and better. So even if it's a 5-minute little meditation, a 10-minute meditation, 20-minute meditation, whatever you can do that when you're feeling stressed out. If you can have the consciousness to stop, to breathe, that's why meditation is another great one, to breathe and to allow that your thoughts to just move on, not to stay on those thoughts and worry and feel stressed out. So they're the 4 things you can do when you're stressed out. I hope this has served. Quick shout out. Hey, Nat, thanks for jumping on. And look, if this has served you, make sure you pass this message on. Like this video, share this video, do those wonderful things. And I appreciate you here. Much gratitude. And until next time, it's your time to step into your strength and to be the best man you can be.